me that I was a broken person, probably like a lot of you are led to believe. People are always asking me, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you, they would always say to me, because I was angry, I was depressed, I was humiliated, I was frustrated, I felt all these sort of, I guess what people call negative emotions, and I would act out. People would say, what the fuck is wrong with you? And you can only hear that for so much time after time after time before you start actually believing it. Before you start believing that there's something wrong with you, that you're not right in the head, that you're not right in the heart or whatever. And then, like I said, I'm only 25, but I've come to a conclusion that if you can wake up and see the world that surrounds us, this community that we call a society that we all share together, and not feel angry or frustrated or depressed or humiliated, there's nothing wrong with me. Motherfucker, there's something wrong with you, and that's just the bottom line. Because this world that we share, it's a cold, harsh fucking place. No matter where you come from, no matter what your fucking background is, and anybody who tells you different is not your fucking friend. However, those people who tell you that this world is beyond saving are a fucking cancer and should be cut from your life immediately. Because although this world may be filled with horribleness, all that tells a person like me is that there's a lot of good to be done. So you can either step the fuck up, recognize your responsibility as a human being, as a functioning person in the society, or just go away somewhere. Because I don't want to fucking see you or your bullshit fucking attitude. This song's called Empty Pens. This is for the real hardcore kids. Go! You look around like you know what this is all about. Well, why don't you idiots quit just something new? Yeah, well, you say fuck the world, we say fuck you. Right. But you've been nowhere, and you've seen nothing. And your stupid stare is nothing everything. You can see it for your niggas when I'm going down. You gotta get back on down. Get back on down. No. Yeah. Listen up, Josh James! Wow! Going along never did what I do! What I called is a try to yell now! You can't get me again now! Get back up, get out! So what the fuck is gonna be? What's it gonna be, Florida? Let's go! Just doing nothing now! Almost did you think I was one thing until I've always told me that everyone I've ever seen I've got the one and they was on the thing! I feel like hardcore music is a very misunderstood type of music. And then when I eventually started my own bands and started doing little shows here and there, I would always try to explain to my mother the positive impact that surrounds this music and where this music came from and how it was sort of the lotus in a field of mud. And she would always say to me, well, If people in hardcore bands are always saying such good and positive things, then why are you screaming? Don't you want people to understand what you're saying? Nobody can understand what the fuck you're saying when you're screaming. And I feel like this is where the disconnect becomes very, very relevant between parents and their children. Because the world that we're living in, I don't know what it was like for my mother, but at least the world that we're living in, we're not living in a world where you can speak to somebody and they fucking listen to you. Sadly enough, that's not the world that we are living in. And I tried as hard as I could to speak to somebody, to get somebody to listen to me, and no one gave a fuck about anything I had to say until I started screaming in their fucking face. And it's sad that that's what it takes. And I wish it wasn't that way, but that's what it fucking takes. And this next song right here goes out to those of you who aren't afraid to scream, who aren't afraid to scream at the top of your fucking lungs when you see something that isn't just, when you see something wrong and you refuse to just sit back and allow it to happen. That's what this song is written about right here. And this song goes out to my friend Rico and the Hardcore Health Foundation and those people who put their own lives aside for the benefit of everyone. This song's called We Still Believe, so if you know it, please come and sing with me. We still believe! This is from Man Overboard. I'm sick and tired of all this giving up. All I hear is talking of getting down. Single, minded, overwhelmingly one-sided. Refusing humanity. There's not a one forever there. I'm not just now, I'm forever free. You're the definite. We still believe we are the ones who live. What's our way? Will not for us live. We still believe we are the ones who live. What's our way? What God will us live. Because we still believe. What